Hey guys, good morning or good afternoon. I'm on here because I had this idea for a video that I thought would be very interesting because it's something I have been going through throughout this year, and it is trying out different kinds of bags to find out what exactly is my style, because I think I have a certain way I go about my daily life and the bags that would go with it, and it turns out sometimes I'm not right. So as I've been exploring handbags, luxury bags, alternate bags, I've started to kind of make some replacements. So I just wanted to bring those on and kind of show you some things that I thought I would like, but then ended up finding something better, like subconsciously searching for a replacement, which I did find, or something I've been using for a long time and I've been wanting to replace, and I finally found the right replacement. So there's one that I want to start out with, which you've seen before, and that is this beautiful inspired Chow Chow bag. And I saw it at Saks Fifth Avenue, fell in love, looked for it, found a version online on the gate, and I got it. I thought it was cool. I liked the style, but I was like, I can do better. I can do better. I don't want, like kind of like a thin outer layer, like a foamy interior. So I went and I replaced it with a better version. Now, this is a high-end version of the same bag, and the material is totally a quality beyond what I had expected. In fact, it rivals very well with the one I saw in store. And the level of detail, you see how the rings are protected with metal. We have like a suede soft interior, and we do have beautiful, beautiful leather intrecciato, and the hardware is gorgeous. Honestly, it is a heavier bag, which I didn't realize because of the leather, but I'm making it work. And I'm actually, I thought for a while it was a regret, but I think it's just because I'm coming out of using this one, which is very light and convenient, but poor quality. So I think I'm gonna, do another follow-up, but I think I'm okay, actually. I think I made the right decision. Here's another one, and this is really recent. I really wanted a garden party style bag, and I got one. I thought this one was lost in the mail, but it wasn't, apparently. So I received this one, and it's a really large open tote. It has like a little bag inside, but as you can see, it's a completely empty opening with a zipper compartment in the back. It is made of leather along the outside, but it is kind of a rough fabric. And honestly, I liked it online, but in real life, I find it kind of ugly, to be honest. Maybe you don't think so here, and it's kind of like how I saw it online, but if I see it in person, I can see it with my eyes. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I don't think actually these straps are supposed to come with it. So it's a dupe. It's not any kind of alternate. There's no name of anything anywhere. So it is a dupe of the Hermes Birkin. But I'm gonna try and use it maybe for picnics or something. I don't know. I'll see if I figure out, but I honestly don't like it. However, I did get another one recently. I'm trying to place it. Oh, it's right in front of me. That I absolutely love, and I just unboxed it, and I've been using it the last couple of days, and I know why people say they like the Neverfull. I get it. I totally get it. This one's an MM. I do have a GM size, and the GM is a little too big for just daily wear. I think I'm just going to use that to go to the beach. This size is beautiful. It also has a big open compartment. It has an inner pouch, which I have filled. I'm currently using it. I just emptied it for now. The detailing on the inside is so beautiful. It smells fine. I mean, it's not like totally scentless, but it's not like a high chemical smell. It's really good quality. I already wore it to my in-laws, and they were asking me, is that real? Is that a real one? I'm like, you will never catch me dead spending $3,000 on a handbag. Like, I don't care if I'm a millionaire. It just goes against my principle to give money to Bernard Arnault. I don't want to feed the billionaires any more than I absolutely have to. So I mean, that's just, you know, as an aside, it's a very personal thing, but I'm not interested in spending that kind of money. I'm not saying that won't change eventually, but as of right now, I don't see a need for it. This bag has been fabulous. I love the big open hole in the middle. I think I'm going to use it for work this week, especially if I'm not teaching or carrying on a lot of papers and laptops. I'm carrying about my items. I can put it down. It stands up and I just literally just open it and go and rummage around for what I need. So it's been fabulous, and I think it really outshadows this, like, by far. They fill about the same amount of space, I think, but this one just is, I don't think it's for me. I just don't like it. There's something about it I don't like. I love this one, and I like that it's graffiti, and it's not immediately obvious that there's Louis Vuitton on it. You know, you really have to read the graffiti. It's covering the classic canvas coating. So yeah, this was alternate. And I got it for about $70. This one I bought for about $60. This one's better. This one's better. This one's good. It's leather. It's leather. The parts that are leather are leather. And it smells good, okay? But I don't like it. So there's that. All right, let's keep going. I showed you this one. This is a little orange style small mini alternate, and like I don't like this at all. I don't like some of the glazing that went on. I'm not satisfied with the quality here. I keep on looking on this side, but I have to look on this side. I'm not satisfied with the quality on it, and I'm gonna give it away. It does have a smell. It does have a smell, which will eventually go away, but I just know that this is not, it's just not the best, and so that's gonna bother me. I showed you the inside. It's like a black plastic material on the inside. The orange doesn't go all the way in. It's not sewn in correctly. There's like a bubbling going on at the bottom. I'm just dissatisfied with the quality. It makes me not want to wear it, right? So I'm gonna give this away. Anything I don't use, I gift to people who are okay with alternates. Like, I am not trying to sell anything. This is why I don't spend a lot of money on it, because I don't need to worry about trying to resell and getting my money back or anything like that. These will be gifted. I have plenty of people who love these bags, and just like me, they don't care. They don't care to spend the kind of money that other people might want to spend on it. All right, here's my next one. This is a beautiful, beautiful black alternate Birkin, and I would say this is more of a dupe because it really has something on there that's not normal, and that's these like little rings. I think this is a Birkin style in the 20. It's black with gold hardware, and it's very smooth, very supple. It's actually really nice. I mean, I really do like the bag itself, and I think it's a good bag. I go to try to wear it and I feel funny. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it doesn't make sense for me to have this bag. My lifestyle, what I do for a living, how I live my everyday life, it just doesn't go with this bag. It's like there's like a disconnect. And so I tend to feel kind of uncomfortable with it, which I mentioned to another YouTuber, Fall Collective, that doesn't seem to happen to me with the Mini Kellys for some reason. It's a psychological issue for sure. But it's definitely, I think, because the Birkin is so much more recognizable. Even though Mini Kellys are obviously recognizable, but I think this one is more like the king of kings when it comes to these Hermes styles that I walk around, I'm just like, obviously, this is a fake. There is no way. Or, you know, people will look at me, oh my God, this is a fake. Like, what is she doing? And I don't mind that people know it's a fake. I just don't want it to be screaming at their faces, you know? I want them to wonder a little bit. I want them to wonder. So what do I have as a backup? This guy right here. And this is a black bag. And you'd be like, well, this is not a Birkin. This is more like a Lindy. A Lindy type of alternate, right? Another version of like a Lindy style bag, but easier, because Lindy's are really hard to get into, in my opinion. But this for me kind of replaces that black with gold high-end bag that, you know, I can wear out. And it's just super wonderful. This is a high-end alternate. So we have the zipper, we've got the opening on the inside. It is really big. It fills up just as much as I think the Birkin does. Maybe the Birkin style does a little bit more, but this one fills everything just fine. And I think because it is Dior, it is a Dior DJourney alternate. This is less likely for people to know that there are alternates out there. Not a lot of these are out there, out and about. In fact, I see a lot of people that review it or talk about, like, you know, interesting upcoming bags tend to like dismiss this one. So not a lot of people have it, although there's not a lot in the stores, but nobody would think this was an alternate. Like if you have like a Chanel classic flap or you have a Birkin, you'd be like, oh, that could be a fake. No one's gonna think this is a fake. No one. Gorgeous bag. You can use it like this, kind of like a backpack. It's got like the little flap underneath. I can go to crossbody, kind of like a backpack, which is what I want to do in the spring and summer when I'm not wearing a coat. And I think it's really beautiful. This was more expensive. This was $380, but it's real leather. It smells wonderful. It is truly one-to-one, and I think it was worth the price. So that's a keeper forever. That's a keeper forever, which I think, you know, for now I have the Birkin, but I think eventually I will be perhaps gifting it. I'm not sure. All right, next. I'm not sure what happened to my camera. Let me just make sure. It's no longer like large. I hope that doesn't affect anything, but we'll see. Okay, what do I have next? I've had this bag. This is a real bag. This is from, I bought it in Venice over 10 years ago. I went on a trip with my old school Christ the King. We went on a school trip during Easter break to Italy, up and down Italy, from the north to the south. I bought this bag in the very beginning of our trip in Venice, and I used it throughout the rest of the trip. And I've been using it on every trip, every summer, ever since. So this was my go-to bag. I used it 300 out of the 300 and 65 days out of the year, okay? Like this was my absolute easy breezy out the door bag, which happened often to me. Love it. It is showing some wear. It still works fine. Although I lost one of the tassels years ago. I still have it. It's in here, but I need to go get it fixed. Inside, it's just, a fabric interior. It's a bit of a deep bag, to be honest. And it still works fine. Like, honestly, it's really cute. I love the color. And I always get compliments on it, right? It's a really nice pop of green. So, yeah, even though I don't need to really replace it, I do have something that I bought that's kind of tiny, kind of quick, and maybe a little bit easier to quickly get in, because this one you got to, fold over, or if you have a lot of stuff, then you have to have it up straight, and it doesn't really look as pretty. So normally you wouldn't have a lot, and you would just let it fold over, and then it looks fine. So you need a small wallet, maybe your phone, maybe keys, and that's it. Here's the other one I bought, and it is my little inspired, what is this, like a mini speedy alternate in that Murakami, and it's got these beautiful colors, which I really like. I love this little pastel-y. I found out that there's like different combinations of colors that you can get. It's one full piece of canvas. It is the vachetta leather, and the red is not that red. It's a light vachetta leather, so it is going to darken over time. I got this permanent loop here. It's kind of funny. But this is my quick going out bag now. If I want to run to the store, if I want to do a quick errand and take a bag with me, I just put this on, you know, and I just put my phone, my keys, everything fits in here just fine. Quick, it's easy, it's really cute. Open and close, and we're done. So honestly, at the end of the day, I'm gonna say that this one might take over, although this one technically is obviously more unique. I won't take this to trips. I don't want to call any kind of attention, so this is more of my trip going out daily bag. So I'm gonna kind of like use this specifically for trips out. I'll take this to Puerto Rico. I'll take this to France when I plan to go this summer. I'm gonna buy tickets. Let's see what happens. But that's that. I kind of forgot if I did this one or not. I talked about how I don't like it and that I'm gonna give it away, but I'm not sure if I mentioned the replacement one because I don't think I talked about it. And it's actually not a replacement. It's something I already got before it. And I think I'm gonna not get any more mini Kellys for now, at least, and kind of like let this one go, put it to the side, stick with my purple and black one, and just bring out my Strathberry. Now, what I love about the Strathberry or these kind of mid-range brands, except for Polène, is that they're not replicated. There are no replicas of this. If you want it, you actually have to buy it. And this is where I find the luxury value, something that is not typically replicated and under the radar, but known enough among some people as being luxury level leather. Like, this is excellent, excellent, beautiful leather. And it is a beautiful design. Front, back, even on the bottom with the feet. I bought it in a Strathberry January sale, which is going on right now. And this is the Nano. It does not fit a lot. I'm going to tell you right now. It looks like a tall bag, but you can only fit up to here. Otherwise, you can't close it, okay? You got to be able to close it in order to put this like bar. Okay, so it really cannot be filled beyond here. So what do? Use a little card holder, maybe your keys, and that's it. Like lipstick or other little items. My phone, I have to use in my pocket. I just can't. I can't put it all in there. So very limited, unlike the mini Kelly style. This one fits a lot. It's small but mighty. You can actually fit a lot of things. I fit all 3 items and then some, and able to easily close it. So this is a little different. It looks like it doesn't have a strap, but it does. It actually has a magnet closing. On the inside, it has this beautiful, lovely, lovely, it's not suede, but it's a very soft, almost velvet interior. It has a card of the person who inspected it before they sent it over, right? How delicate is that? And they signed it, obviously. It's got a great magnet, and it has this beautiful chain. See, so in order for me to close it, right, it's got a seal, so it has to be able to close, right? So you can see how that could be limiting, and then you just fold this over like that. Very unique design. I unboxed this back in January. I don't know if you can see it, but it's almost like, you know, could you say that it is another version of this? Kind of, but this is special. This is special. You can tell with the design and the illustrations and the carefulness of the bag, the beautiful chain. Whereas this is more like casual. I read this as very casual. And so this would be more of a going out daytime. Daytime could be evening, but more sophisticated style bag than this one over here. So this is why I wouldn't say that this would be kind of in line. That one would be more in line, like I said, with what you would use a mini Kelly for. So that's my reasoning behind that. Do I have any other one? Honestly, let's see. I have this new bag. This is one of the ones I bought earlier this month. I really like it. I don't have another version of this. I wouldn't really compare it to that Birkin style because it does have compartments. So it is compartmentalized bag, so it makes it completely different. And I don't really have anything like it. At least not out. Actually, that's not true. That is not true. Where is it? Give me 1 second. I always have to leave. I always think I'm prepared, but then I'm not, you know? Hold on. This is what I wanted to bring in. This is my Celine Boogie. This is authentic. I bought this off of Vestiaire Collective. It is a gorgeous bag. I'm using it, right? It has compartments just like this YSL inspired one. However, obviously it does not have a flap and it is a different color, right? So I wouldn't exactly say it's kind of super related, but in the sense that it's like kind of a bag that has compartments and it's a little bit smaller than a medium-sized bag. It's like a small bag, but it's not a mini. This one is from Vestiaire Collective, and I paid $143 for it. It is an authentic Celine Boogie. I'm not sure what year. I want to say early 2000s. And the reason you might wonder why I got it so cheap, because it's just a lovely bag. I mean, you could really feel the amazingness of this leather. So why was it 143? Right here. Some type of discoloration. It looks like maybe an acid, like a liquid fell on it. I'm not sure what caused it. It's so minor that I don't care, but it did affect the price. It did affect the price, and I'm fine with it. It looked good enough that it didn't feel like it was falling apart. Sometimes you can get like really falling apart bags that a designer bought. It's just doesn't look that good. And I was worried when I bought this Celine that I wasn't wearing my authentic bags. Like, I was more interested in the new bags I was buying. But today I made it a concerted effort to use this. And I'm really glad I did because I was walking with it. I had it on my lap while I was listening in a meeting, and I thought that it felt really amazing. And when you have an actual luxury bag, you start to understand the difference. So I'm gonna really enjoy it. It's comparable to this one, but I'll be honest with you, I too really like this black on black. And so I'm going to use it, but then eventually I will be looking for an upgraded version, perhaps even an authentic, because they're not very popular right now. This is not a popular style. And, you know, I could be convinced to save up some money and pay a little bit over $500, but I would never pay $1,000 or anything like that for it. Like, I don't value bags that way. They're for fun. But on the other hand, I might just keep it. So I don't know yet, but that's in the works. So that's my video for today. I hope you liked, oh, the whole thing fell as per usual. And I hope you enjoyed, and let me know if you have any bags that you started out with and then replaced it with something better that you figured out later on. So I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.